Let's take a look at the high school soccer rankings. We'll give you the top 10 in California. Harvard Westlake from Studio City is 7-0. Central from Fresno is 7-0. Their second. Third is Temecula Valley from Temecula. They're 7-0-1. Fourth is Clovis. They're 6-1. Fifth is Clovis North out of Fresno. They're 5-0. Santa Margarita out of Rancho Santa Margarita is 7-1. They're 6th. Seventh is Etiwanda. They're 7-0. La Mirada is 7-0-2. They're 8th. 9th is Santiago High School out of Corona. They're 7-1-1. And 10th is Mater Dei out of Santa Ana. They are 10-1. So those are the top 10 standings for California. And now let's break it down even further for you, as we will take a look at San Diego. As far as San Diego is concerned, Eastlake is number 1. They're 6-0-1. Number 2 is Cathedral Catholic. They're 3-0-3. Number 3 is Academy of Our Lady of Peace. They're 4-1-3. Number 4 is Bonita Vista. They're 5-1. Number 5 is El Camino up there in Oceanside, 5-1. Number 6 is Torrey Pines. They're 4-1-4. Number 7 is Christian. They're 9-1-2. Number 8 is Point Loma. They're 6-1-2. And, of course, you saw the Foothillers play Point Loma. Number 9 is Francis Parker. They're 3-1-1. And number 10 is Coronado. They are 6-1-2. And the Cavers have them coming up on their schedule. So those are the top 10 for San Diego. And now let's take a look at Division 2. Look at Division 2. You have Bonita Vista. They are number 1. Christian is number 2. Point Loma number 3. Francis Parker is number 4. Mission Hills number 5. Central is number 6. Mater Dei is number 7. Number 8 is Mission Bay, and number 9 is San Diego. And San Diego is losing right now to Otay Ranch. Take a look at the Division 1 rankings. It's going to be Eastlake number 1. They're 6-0-1. Cathedral Catholic is 3-0-3. Their second. Third is Academy of the Lady of Peace. They're 4-1-3. They're 3rd. 4th is Bonita Vista, 5-1. 5th is El Camino. They're 5-1. 6th is Torrey Pines. They're 4-1-4. 7th is Christian. They're 9-1-2. 8th is Point Loma. They're 6-1-2. 9th is Francis Parker. They're 3-1-1. And 10th is Coronado. Those are your top 10 for Division 1. About ready to get it started here at Santana High School between the Grossmont Foothillers and the Santana Sultans. 3 is Trinity Johnson. 4 is Kaylee Smith. 5 is Michaela Lennon. 6 is Sophia Anot. 7 is Dylan Williamson. 8 is Paige Iverson. 12 is Cammie Van Duzer. 10 is Sierra Bishop. 11 is Shay Blackburn. 12, Aurora Fagan. 13, Danae Burrows. 14, Kylie Wells. 15, Kira Curtin. 16, Taylor Warren. 17, Marilyn Downing. 18, Haley Ogden. 19, Nabia Arnero. 20 is Joelle Kelchner. 21, Peyton Solis. 22, Aubrey Warren. 23, Hannah Durham. 24, Izzy Martorana. And 25 is Giselle Puga. Foothillers will be going from right to left and left to right. It has been some warm days the last couple of days out here in San Diego County. Of course, last month it was kind of a scenario very similar to that, where it broke some records. It just happens like that from time to time out here in Southern California. 40-minute halves. Shift colors for all you sailors out there past and present. We're underway. Sultans with the soccer ball. Olivia Hunter sending that ball off of one of the Sultan defenders. And so now it's going to be a throw-in. Taylor Aguilera will throw it in. Hunter chasing it down. Can't get to it. Foothillers come in with a record of 1 win, 1 loss, or 2 losses and 1 tie. Near side out of play. Early ball for the Sultans. A knock. Cross. Intercepted. Center defender. Downing. Tracks it back. Upfield. To the central. Wells. Keep that possession going. Off of Funk. Cleared. A little bit upfield. Madison Smith. Olivia Hunter. Early ball. Looking for Madison Smith. She missed her. Pion. Hunter. Trying to defend. Hunter, the senior. And it is sent out of play, and good work that time by Olivia Hunter. Hunter getting the start tonight. And look at the keeper there, Morgan Hobbs. Bridget Wilson setting it up. In swinger, out swinger, it's straight on. Looking for a header that time was Ashley Austin, couldn't get it. A little bit too high that time. Or she either mistimed her jump. Funk now. Taken away. Foothillers still in attacking third now. Trying to work out of it are the Sultans. Bishop. Nearly taken away, but Bishop gets back to it now. To the near side. Sultans. Now they're in the attacking third. Bridget Wilson tracks back and sends it upfield out of play. Nil-nil to score. Opening few minutes of the match. Sultans, upfield. Bishop, looking for the early ball that time to Fagan, not able to link up with her that time. Natalie Emery getting the touch and sending it all the way upfield, across midfield. Madison Smith on a nice header forward. Try to collect it, but good defense that time by the Sultans. Shielding her away from the soccer ball. But now the Foothillers just at about midfield to throw in. Pion plays it out towards Hunter. She can't get to it. Intercepted nicely that time by Aguilera, the senior. Bridget Wilson now. Heavy touch, but then gets back to it. A shot, a save. At point-blank range that time. Bridget Wilson trying to put the first one in the back of the net for the Foothillers, but not able to do so on a great save by Morgan Hobbs. Pion now. Just missed Olivia Hunter that time. Hobbs sends it out to the right. Onto it is Downing. Downing tries to cut it inside, but Funk, tracking back, takes the soccer ball away. And now Funk to the central, but not able to link up that time with her teammate. But now the Foothillers do have it at midfield. Player went down. Center ref says play on. Aguilera now sends it in some space for Bridget Wilson, who plays it out wide, but she put way too much pace on it that time. It was in front of Olivia Hunter. Three games for the Foothillers this week. Going to be a very busy week. Lots of bumps and bruises this week. Battle of attrition this week. In the Grossmont Hills League, this being a non-league match. The next two are in the Grossmont Hills League, and those are always battles. Check us out on gksports.org for this game to be able to watch it the next day. Of course, we want you to subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's GK Sports, period. Just GK Sports. And subscribe. Turn on the bell notifications. You'll know exactly when we are bringing you any sporting event. Josh Pangan finishing out the Caber match today over there against Otay Ranch. The Cabers were losing 1-0 at halftime. Team that gave them trouble last year, and Pilar Mwango was what saved them. And a goal by the girl that has the jersey in the rafters. The only goal of the match. Going to be a throw-in now for the Sultans. Sultans finished their football season, and the band was getting their act together for the fall. Those who are still going to be at the school. Beautiful to see. Cheerleaders working out, getting themselves ready for the fall. It's going to come quick. It's a few months away. So basically, football is done in San Diego County. Sultans now in their own defensive half, trying to work up forward. They do so, but Funk intercepts the pass into space and then gets dispossessed on the near side, and going down is Austin. But it's going to be a throw-in for Santana High. Yeah, just about 12 minutes gone in the first half. Greg K. Porter, happy to be with you over here in Santee, California. That's the eastern part, if you don't know. You're watching this from somewhere else. Even though it's not a live stream, but able to see it on the second copy. That'll come out in a couple weeks. Instant replays and highlights. It's always good to take a look at that. Slow it down on the shots. Scoring plays. Going to be a free kick now for the Sultans in this 0-0 affair. Evening match. Latest one of this truncated season. As far as time of the evening. They had one, I believe it was 8 o'clock. As there was a tournament last year. Actually, it was part of this calendar year. It was early in January. Not mistaken. Either that or late December. That ball goes out of play, and it's going to be a throw-in, though, for the Sultans. Still working hard on the near side. Foothillers losing to Valhalla in their last match. Close game, 1-0. They could not get the equalizer. And the Norsemen beat him for the first time in many contests, including that CIF championship of a couple of years ago, which the Foothillers won. Williamson on the soccer ball, trying to work for a teammate out wide, trying to link up with Burrows. Burrows only a freshman. Into the central now. This is danger, and it's a whistle. They were offsides. So it'll be a free kick now for the Foothillers. Kirsten Funk drives that ball upfield to midfield. Off a deflection now, the Foothillers on the run. Get it to Madison Smith. Smith's pass was taken away. Nicely done that time by Williamson in his space. And it's going to be a throw-in for the Foothillers. Aguilera will throw it in. Taylor, the senior, gets it towards Smith. Smith controls it. Does everything to try to move forward with it, then gave it away. So here come the Sultans. But now taken away. Sarah Funk on the soccer ball, but she was challenged by Sophia Knott. Knott doing a fine job in its space for the Sultans. And now here's Ashley. And didn't get a good shot on it. Ashley, the sophomore. Hobbs works it off to her left. Down the left flank, the Sultans intercepted and stopped by Aguilera. Curtin, her pass intercepted. Trying to get after it is by Sterry. It's intercepted and sent down the left flank for the Sultans on the move. The Sultans trying to make a big play in the central. Nobody's there. It's going to be 1v1 with a keeper now. Waiting for somebody to drive it and misses the shot. Laura Fagan that time just wanted to wait for one of her teammates to make a play. Didn't get a good enough shot that time to really put some pressure on Natalie Emery. Coming into the match now is Paige Iverson for the Sultans. Iverson, a senior. Probably was on that team a couple of years ago. The Foothillers played. Right here. Foothillers with possession. Try to work it to Austin on the near side. It's cut off. Nicely done. So back the other way is the Sultans with Downing now. Downing is bumped. Downing again staying after it. Downing still trying to get it. And it is knocked out of play. It's going to turn out to be a goal kick. Hannah Durham is into the match now. That's for the Sultans. It's going to be a free kick now for the Foothillers. violation against the Sultans. Bridget Wilson. And maybe dangerous kick that time by Bridget Wilson. So it'll be a free kick for the Sultans. Nil-nil, still the score here in the first half. About halfway through. Greg K. Porter, happy to be with you. Ball towards the central, and then played out wide on the near side. So Downing intercepted as Salazar wins it and sends it across the field. Trying to get a runner. It's cut off. Now here comes Funk. And it goes right over to Hobbs. Hobbs will get it going again. Foothillers tried many things to try to see if they can break through against the Norsemen, but not able to do so. And were shut out in their last match. Lennon intercepted. Bridget Wilson now. Wilson sends it to the central. Madison Smith upfield. Bridget Wilson now bends it. Smith sent out of play. And looks like it's going to be a corner. So from the near side corner flag, the Foothillers will have that opportunity. They were really, really good. They have been, at least since we've been filming them, in being able to do well with the set pieces. Remains to be seen this season what they can do on these set pieces. Ball up in the air. Back upfield, but Foothillers have possession momentarily, then they gave it away. Downing has it now for the Sultans. Now Bridget Wilson for Grossmont. Curtin. Funk now drives it, and it's too high over the crossbar. Sarah Funk, the senior. Her sister, the junior, playing in the back. Kirsten will be back for another season. One of the subs that came in was Cammie Van Duzer. And the other one we will mention as she touches that soccer ball out on the pitch. Intercepted by Sarah Funk. But then couldn't hold on to it. But Bridget Wilson cleans up the garbage, has it. On a run down the left flank. Had a heavy touch, and it's going to be a goal kick. Or no, actually it will be a corner kick again. It was actually touched out by Michaela Lennon. About 23 minutes gone so far in the match. Official time out there on the pitch. Wilson not able to get a good strike on it that time. Salazar was the corner kick player as they switched. So Hobbs will get it started for Santana. Still a 0-0 affair here in the first half. Tight one just like the Caber game was today, at least in the first half. Upfield. Funk now. That's Kirsten driving it back to Emery. Emery gets a good drive onto it. Off of a bounce. About 40 yards. Foothillers on the move. Foothillers still on the move from the right flank now, trying to get it to Smith. Couldn't quite do it. Taken away. Outside defender playing well that time. In the central. Austin driving it down the field, but not accurate at all. So another goal kick for the Sultans. Been playing a lot recently here in their own defensive half. But no more worse for the wear, they have not given up a goal. Both teams trying to vie for that soccer ball. A lot of pressure being put on a knot, but she worked well with it. Now it's Puga towards the central. Austin driving it back to Funk. Durham taken away now. Sarah Funk winning it, playing it to the near side now. Bridget Wilson on the move. And Bridget Wilson was marked very, very well that time. Not able to get a turn. Again, Michaela Lennon, the senior. Into the match now, Sierra Bishop for the Sultans, near side. And the Foothillers, they get in Grace Torruella. Throwing now for the Sultans. There's going to be some substitutions for the Sultans. Matt Robertson wants to get Haley Ogden into the match. And I believe Danae Burrows came in as well. Upfield to Van Duzer. There's a whistle. It's been a foul. Free kick now for the Foothillers. Torruella is going to throw it in. Torruella. Midfield now. And now, Foothillers with a speedy Bridget Wilson on the near side, again being marked well, dispossessing her, and a foul by Bridget Wilson. Then one of the keys in the match so far, being able to make sure that Bridget Wilson doesn't turn and provide a lot of problems because she has speed. And in central. Cecilia doing a fine job that time. Roses. It's going to be a throw-in now for the Sultans. It's about 29 minutes gone so far, so about 11 minutes left to go in the first half. Still no score out here in Santee. Sultans of Santana playing the Foothillers of Grossmont. You don't know where Grossmont High School is. It's over there by, it's in El Cajon, the border of El Cajon and La Mesa. Into the match now is Bishop again. Funk. Funk still on the soccer ball. Funk pressured, but that ball was over the line, and now it's going to be a throw-in. Danae Burrows throws it in to the central. Wells, pass intercepted by Torriarella. Played out wide. Foothillers trying to get the soccer ball, and they cannot. The Sultans now in the attacking third outside of the area now. This is danger. Trying to get another ball. They do have it, but it was blocked again, and it'll be upfield. Madison Smith do a lot of things with that soccer ball. Gets it going forward and where she wants it to be. Bridget Wilson with the speed. And now that's Curtin. Up in the air. Foothillers now. Austin now on the move. Ashley Austin. Grass cutter intercepted. Austin with a stab at it. Couldn't get it back. And on the near side, that ball goes out of play as coming over there to force the play was Funk. Throw in now for the Sultans. 31st minute unofficially. The accurate time left until the first half. You will see that on the second copy. Won't see it on the raw feed, but you'll see it on that second copy. Good early ball. Played up forward now to Trinity Johnson. Johnson cuts it back now. Her attempted pass. It caroms over to a teammate now. A shot is blocked. That shot that time by Puga. And here come Funk. Kirsten Funk, but she's dispossessed and back the other way. Trying to do something that time was Anat. Anat gets it back again. Anat makes a nice move. Anat, a beautiful pass, and a goal! Go, 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 go! All started by Sophia Anat on the run. Lost it for a second, regained the handle, able to turn a corner, and then feed it to her teammate to put it in the back of the net, and it is 1-0. First goal scored in the 33rd minute, unofficial. So now the Foothillers know what they got to do. As they are down 1-0. Good bit of playmaking, which the Foothillers were trying to do, or have been trying to do in this match, but not making it happen. Austin's pass is intercepted. And they'll have to retreat back and play defense, although ranging over there nicely was Kirsten Funk to send it out of play. Into the match now is Marilyn Downing, number 17. In the back for Santana. On the move now is Downing, who just came into the match. Downing on the near side. Downing, a pass. Her teammate was open for a moment. Closed on as Funk gets back to it, and it's sent out of play. And now coming into the match for Santana is Izzy Martirana, number 24. Sultans have a throw-in from the near side. And it's 1-0 affair that they are enjoying in the first half. Substitutions for the Foothillers. They get 3 fresh players onto the pitch. Aguilera is back into the match. Montserrat Herrera is in the match. And Payan is in the match. Bishop, her pass intercepted. Sent across midfield now. Madison Smith tried to take it away, couldn't do it. Here's Austin driving in an early ball, but nobody's going to be able to get to that. Just a few minutes left to play in the first half. Can the Sultans hold on to the 1-0 lead? That is the question, or can they add to it and make it 2-0? Santana now, midfield, intercepted by Herrera. Switches the soccer ball and balance that time and sent forward. Played out though, not able to keep it in. Was by Streri. One of the new players on this team this year. 10 new players on this team for the Foothillers. Two big ones they really miss are Sarah Lopez, who's injured, will not be a part of this season. And of course, Maddie Mayo, who went to another state and ran track. Talking to one of the coaches about that before the match today. It's going to be a free kick for the Foothillers. And this is the dangerous time. Let's see what they do with it. Trying to get an equalizer. Cecilia de Rosas is going to take it. See what she does with it, which direction she goes. Rosas on a line drive, a header and a save by Hobbs. Hobbs able to deal with the deflection that time and gather it into her hands. Keep it a 1-0 lead. Foothillers trying to continue with activity in the defensive half, but now they got a problem. Here comes Bishop now. Bishop still on a soccer ball. On the near side, there's going to be a chip, and it's going to be behind frame. Marilyn Downey not be able to get what she wanted out of that one. Might have been better served to give it back to Bishop, but sometimes you just think you're going to get a real good shot. And then maybe there's a rebound and your teammates can head it or strike it into the back of the net. Rosas now sends it all the way upfield. Payan. Missed momentarily, but they get support. Tracking back because Bridget Wilson has speed. And that could have been problems that time for the Sultans. Switch the field of attack to the near side. Funk sends it upfield. It's intercepted. In the attacking third for the Sultans. Funk getting it over to Smith. Smith's pass wasn't strong enough. 50-50 ball, and it goes out of play, and it'll be a throw-in now for the Foothillers. Maybe a minute left to play in the first half. Smith controls the soccer ball well. Smith again. Smith, but then maybe doing too much with it and gave it away. Sultan's not in a hurry, and they'll get it out again to Downing. Downing finds that Funk, takes it away from her. It goes back upfield now. Downing has another chance at it. Funk takes it away. Kirsten Funk on an early ball, not able to link up with either Smith or Wilson. Near side, that ball is out of play. Center ref should be looking at his watch pretty soon. Smith will leave it for her teammate to throw it in, which means Smith will try to get it back. Herrera, right back to Smith. Back to Herrera. Herrera drives it into central now. Looking for another strike, another ball, a second ball. And they're going to get it with Smith now. Madison Smith now hits it hard, but off of a bounce. No problem for Hobbs. Hobbs going to take as much time as she can before she drives it upfield. Intercepted. I have not seen Carly Kennedy in this match. I do not know what the deal is there. But remember, you paid attention to Foothillers last year. Carly Kennedy was injured and did not play as much as she would have liked. Here's Bridget Wilson now on the move, in a box now, knocked down. Bridget Wilson can draw a penalty kick, and Bridget Wilson looks like she's going to draw. Something here, let's see. Yellow card. And that yellow card must not have been in the box. And so now it's going to be Ashley Austin taking a free kick. Instead, it's going to be Rosas that's going to take it. See what Cecilia does, the senior. Remember, Hobbs made one great save already. Up in the air, punches it away, and it will go past the goal line. And the Foothillers will get another chance, another set-piece chance. This time from the corner flag. Far side of the field. Aguilera is not going to take it. It's going to be Bridget Wilson. Remember, she's taken a couple before in this match. Or at least one before. A lot of throw-ins. Bridget Wilson now. Foothillers now trying to get somebody to strike it. The garbage. Mia Foster was real good at that last year. Foothillers having a hard time trying to do the same thing this year. They do get a strike, and Hobbs comes off her line, and it goes away past the goal line, and it's a double whistle. That's the end of the first half. So the Sultans of Santana High School, they lead 1-0. Stick with us on this second copy. The highlights of the first half are going to begin right now. Aguilera, the senior. Bridget Wilson now. Heavy touch, but then gets back to it. A shot, a set. At point blank range that time. Time was a nod gets it back again. A nod makes a nice move. A nod, a beautiful pass, and a goal! Roses on a line drive, a header, and a save by Hobbs. Hobbs able to deal with the deflection that time and gather it into her hand. Remember, Hobbs made one great save already, up in the air, punches it away, and it will go past the goal line, and the Foothillers will get another. Do the same thing this year. They do get a strike, and Hobbs comes off her line, and it goes away past the goal line, and it's a double whistle. That's the end of the first half. Action set to get underway in the second half, 1-0. The Sultans of Santana High School out here in Santee are leading over the Foothillers of Grossmont. Greg K. Porter, happy to be with you for the second half. Check all the Grossmont Foothiller games on the raw feed of the gksports.org. On the second copy, it's up there in the left-hand corner. You can never forget the website unless it gets changed. And, of course, we want for you to subscribe on GK Sports YouTube channel. Of course, if you go to the gksports.org, up in the top part of the website, you will see all our social media pages, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. In fact, we're doing interviews on our Instagram live page, I should say. So check that out as well. And, of course, follow and like us on the other site. Foothillers with possession of the soccer ball in their attacking third. And there is a foul, and it's going to go against Grossmont. So it'll be a free kick now for Santana. Intercepted by Austin momentarily there, and now Smith has it. Smith sends it forward. It was intercepted. They want to work down the central against the Foothillers, but Foothillers being stingy. They get it back. Not going to stop trying on the near side. A play on. Arnaud. Sophia to the near side. Ogden, and then it's out of play. Off the Foothillers, going to be a throw-in now for Santana. Ogden throws it in. Bishop trying to make a move. Dispossessed, and it's sent out of play. Funk now. Hassel trying to go upfield. Stopped her progress. Bridget Wilson, it goes off her body, sent forward. Might have went off of her head there that time. Close range, that smarted. Bridget Wilson, the sophomore for the Foothillers. Williamson. Other side of the field. Back to Williamson. Up in the air. Foothillers winning it. Danger in the box. Aguilera sends a line drive. That's intercepted. Fighting for it over there is Bystrary. Bystrary is dispossessed. Bystrary tries to play defender that time, but they still were able to get it upfield. And they're going to continue now. And foul is going to be against the Foothillers on that rush up the field. It'll be a free kick now. Burrows sets it up. Williamson will take the free kick. Booting it hard at Emery, but Emery makes the save. Up in the air and brought down by the Sultans. And they send it forward, but not able to link up. So it's going to be a throw-in for Grossmont. Just a few minutes gone in the second half. Santana High leading 1-0 over Grossmont. Taylor Aguilera throws it in off of one of her teammates. Williamson can't get to it. Smith chases it down now for Grossmont. It is knocked out of play that time by Taylor Warren. Nice play by Warren, tracking back to get to the soccer ball before further danger occurred. Aguilera will go get it and throw it in. Taylor, the senior, we've seen her many years on this varsity team. Finally in her last number of games. This one's hit hard, but it's not going to be a problem for Hobbs, who made that great save in the first half. Her team has a 1-0 lead. Turns out to be, it looks like it's going to be a corner kick from the corner flag, near side corner flag. So set piece for the Foothillers, trying to get an equalizer. You can see the score there, 1-0. Bridget Wilson now will strike it. Wilson and an outswinger now. Hobbs doesn't get it, and it's going to go in the back of the net. A goal! Didn't see who put it in, but nevertheless, it doesn't matter. Maybe an own goal. It's 1-1. So 1-1 now as the Foothillers get on the sheet. They finally are able to erase it. That clean sheet. So 33.5 minutes left to play. Still a lot of time for either team to get another goal and try to win this match. But the Foothillers have drawn even now. Ogden on the soccer ball for Santana. Nearly taken away by Austin. Not quite up the field, and it is out of play. It's going to be a throw-in for Santana High. You weren't with us in the first half. Remember I said that the Foothillers they lost their second game of the season to Valhalla in their last game. So they are trying to get their second win of the season. They're 1-2-1. And right now they have no less than a tie. Aguilera will throw it in. Did mention that there's 10 new players. Mentioned it the last few broadcasts. Still trying to get used to playing with each other. Upfield, and it's going to work against the Foothillers. The foul. Either a foul or maybe it was an offside before Funk continued on that play. Williamson. Upfield, Bridget Wilson now. Tries to thread the needle, could not do it. Nicely done on the near side. And quickly a counterattack the other way on the Foothillers now. Sophia did the job the last time to her teammate. Yeah, she got the assist. Sophia now in the corner. And it goes out of play. So it's going to be a goal kick. Coming into the match is Aurora Fagan as the Sultans get a fresh player in. 50-50 ball. Track back to Funk. Funk to her teammate. Couple of passes, and then on the near side now, Bridget Wilson on the move. Trying to use her speed in this game, but they've been able to close her down. And it goes past the goal line, but that might be a free kick. A foul, yes, it's going to be a foul right there at the spot. Sarah Funk sets it up. Will she take the free kick? Doesn't look like it's going to be the case. Looks like it's going to be Roses again. So Funk is going to get in the body of the teeth of the defense, try to make a play. Roses on a bending ball. Not able to get anybody to strike it, and finally they do, but it's way over the top of frame. Coming back into the match is Marilyn Downing. As Sierra Bishop comes out for Santana High. Goal kick, Hobbs. Up the middle, Bridget Wilson on an intercept, tried to pass it, got intercepted back. Hard line drive. Smith now stops and starts. Smith still on the soccer ball, looking for Bridget Wilson, but Bridget and her were not on the same page that time. So it's going to be a throw-in now for Santana. And it's 1-1 affair out here in Santee, California. See about how much time is left to go in the match here in the second half. Sultans want to put pressure in the central. Not able to do so. It's a nice job done by Isabel Curtin. But nothing comes out of it as they give it right back to Santana. Funk on the soccer ball. Plays it forward. And now gets a teammate to run onto it. Austin, Funk. Funk now darts inside. Left-footed pass was intercepted and back upfield on the counter. But Funk is able to cut it out. And there'll be a throw-in. Fresh player's going to come in now for the Sultans. That's Durham, senior. As Kindly Wells comes out. Bridget Wilson gets a breather. Cecina's into the match for the Foothillers. Here's Funk now. Sarah Funk on the move. Cecina tracks it down. Looking for Smith. It didn't get there. And it's out of play. Kayla Cecina, only a sophomore, going to be around for a couple more seasons. Pass intercepted. Aguilera chips it forward, but then it's intercepted and right back upfield now. .50-50 ball. Santana winning it, and Funk will have to track it down. Kirsten gets to it, plays it upfield. In the central. And back is Santana with Downing. It's in the central. Center defender driving it up forward. For Grossmont. And on the near side. Kept in nicely. Nicely done. And it's going to turn out to be a corner kick. Durham, the senior, will set it up on this CK. Durham plays it straight on, trying to get a header to put it in the back of the net. They weren't able to do so. Both teams freely substituting in this match. Of course, it's a rather warm day. Into the match now is Trinity Johnson for Santana, number 3 out there. Foothillers might have substituted as well. Mention them as if they touch that soccer ball out of there on the pitch. In this 1-1 affair, non-league action between the Sultans and the Foothillers. CIF San Diego section. Williamson now. Tried to get it to Durham, couldn't do it. The run of Funk is not rewarded as she didn't get the soccer ball. Durham sends it across the field. Aguilera intercepts it. Durham intercepts it, plays it into the central. Couple players vying for it, and that was Salazar. Ball still in play. Downing trying to do something with it. Downing going after it again. Can't get to it. Foothillers, Aguilera chips it in some space, get somebody to run onto it. Near side going after it was Bystreri, and she's taken away from the ball. Must have been a foul on the play, and it's going to be a free kick. Free kick now for Santana. Intercepted by Grossmont. They have possession. Into the attacking third they go. Trying to get another strike onto it. Can't do it. It goes over to Hobbs. Foothillers have to get used to playing on the road this week because that's what they're going to do. All the way downfield. Smith wins it. Madison Smith still on the ball, but gives it away. 50-50 ball. Deflection and out of play, almost into the stands. Big time deflection that time. Usually don't see him go that far. Three players coming in again for Santana, make it 4. Wholesale substitutions. We mentioned them as they touch that soccer ball out there on the pitch. Coach Matt Robertson not allowing any of his players to have to go for a long time. And he said that before the game started. He's going to make sure that they get an opportunity. Funk felt she had the soccer ball that time. Had to be careful. Foothillers in the El Cap game nearly had a red card. They were very fortunate not to have one there. And they've collected some yellow cards so far this season. Collision, Smith goes down. And so does Bishop. Both of them get up and they're okay. It's a good hard challenge for that soccer ball. Foothillers with the free kick is the result. It's hit hard. Hobbs pushes it away. And that one might have been into the back of the net unless Hobbs pushed it away. Corner kick now coming up for Grossmont. And it's 1-1 affair. You see the time left in this one. Bridget Wilson now. The header is too high. Well, they lost a couple players through graduation that were really good at heading that ball in the back of the net from last season. Trying to find the way to do it this time around, to where it works on a consistent basis. Smith now, and nearly could have put it in the back of the net, but didn't get a good enough strike on it. It's a good pass, though. Foothillers nearly had the 2-1 lead. Remember, Santana scored first. Hobbs. Header. Funk. And that ball is out of play. About 17 minutes left to go in the match. Who's going to get the go-ahead goal? Or will there be one? Foothillers to the central with it. Aguilera gets the touch, but then doesn't secure it. Gives it away. Aguilera, nice challenge, but still on it are the Sultans. They switch the field to the near side. To the center defender, and she just drives it out of play. Fagan, the senior, would like to have that one back. Puga comes into the match. Puga onto it. Puga secures it though, still onto it, or pass is intercepted. Upfield. Madison Smith not able to secure that soccer ball and go upfield. So the Sultans on a quick counterattack, trying to take the lead, and it goes past the goal line, and it's going to be an offsides call. In the defensive half for the Foothillers with a free kick. .50-50 ball goes out of play. It's going to be a throw-in now. As they get it going upfield, they're attacking third, Grossmont. Outside defender doing a fine job for Santana. They try to make the play along the left flank, not able to do so. So the Foothillers with the throw-in. Intercepted momentarily, and they can't secure it even further. So here's Funk now. This is dangerous. She chips it forward to Smith now, and just couldn't get to it that time as Hobbs comes off her line in a great fashion, able to make the save. Not a bad play that time for Grossmont. Nearly capitalized on that play. But Hobbs is very alert that time. He's able to read the play and make the play. Curtin now, and she's pushed off the soccer ball, and now it's going to be a free kick. Free kick now for Grossmont. It's about 13 and a half on the scoreboard clock here. Left to play in the match. Center ref has the official time. Substitution is going to occur, I believe. No, not in enough time. So the free kick. Defender's getting up high and intercepting it. Aguilera shielding off. The midfielder that time. But they have it. Sultans. They want to work it to the outside, and they do so. They're going to get that cross now, and it's sent past the goal line. Trying to work a big play that time was Aurora Fagan, the senior, but not able to link up with her teammate. Her teammate had the heavy touch, a heavy strike rather, not an accurate one. And again, the substitution package for Santana comes in onto the pitch. Hopefully you're enjoying this match. A 1-1 affair out here in Santee between the Sultans and the Foothillers. Risky pass that time, but it worked out for Grossmont. Able to get it upfield. Williamson all by herself. Threads the needle between two players now. This is danger. Williamson still going now. Reminds me of my niece in the play that she can do at times. One playing at Cal State Fullerton, and the other one at Thousand Oaks. The defender types. Played forward, Smith tracking it down. Sent all the way back to Hobbs. Hobbs is going to go to her right. Plenty of time. Nobody with pressure that time. And so up the field with it is Sierra, but her pass intercepted by Funk. Will she get support? Gets it. Austin now finds it, but then her pass is intercepted. Able to get back to it. Played it into the central, but it was just in front, a hair in front of Madison Smith. Here comes Santana now, working defenders back, but was interrupted there for a moment. And let's see, there's going to be a yellow card, and Aguilera has got 2 of them in 3 games now. So it's going to be now a free kick. Will it work against the Foothillers with this free kick in their defensive half? And a subsequent yellow card to boot. See what happens here. Williamson's going to take it for the Sultans. It's under 9.5 left to go in the match. Williamson lifts it up. Getting a shot, just missed on an air shot. Nearly tucked it inside the near post, and Emory fortunate, and so are the Foothillers to still be tied right now. Substitution package occurs again for Santana High. Playing at home, and they are knotted up in a good one here with Grossmont. They took the lead first, and then Grossmont has evened it up. And they nearly took it back again on that last free kick. Intercepted by the Foothillers. They go upfield with Funk. But Funk tries to cut it in. It's taken away. Bridget Wilson, and it's now going to be a free kick. And it works against Grossmont. Williamson now, a line drive, upfield. Foothillers will watch that one go past the goal line. And it'll be a goal kick. As I said in the first half, it was really good to see the band for the high school here at Santana and a chance to work on their skills. And in the pandemic, it's been really tough. And the cheerleaders as well, even though football's done, but there's still other sports going on. And early, Smith tried to get a strike onto it, and Hobbs dove to try to block it and keep it from going into the back of the net, but it did not happen that way as far as the offensive play. They had a good attack up the field. Just about 6.5 left to go in this match unofficially. Kira Curtin came in the match for Santana. Upfield, Funk now has to track it down, does so. Sends it to the near side for Bridget Wilson. Wilson, who didn't get a lot of playing time last year as a freshman, has gotten tremendous amount of playing time this year. Become an integral part. And when Lopez comes back next year, or next season, it's going to be very interesting. Shot and a save. Saved by Hobbs. And it's going to be a free kick now. It's about 5.5 left to go in the match. Foothillers win an opportunity to try to take the lead on this free kick right outside the box. Did not score a goal in their last game against Valhalla. Scored one tonight. Trying to get their second one. And get a lead to boot. Roses on a bending ball. Trying to get another strike onto it. They're not going to do that momentarily, although Bridget Wilson stabs at it and gets it and sends it towards the net. Blocked, it goes out of play, but the Foothillers will throw it in because it went off of Santana High. This late in the match, you don't want to give up a goal now. Especially when you're tied, it might be the loss. Strandley, who's into the game, Bridget Wilson. And then it's sent out of play. It's going to be a corner kick. Hadn't seen Stanley the whole match. It's Sarah now. Actually a throw-in. That was the correct call. I misread it. And now it's going to be Santana's throw-in. So they didn't do anything with that throw-in from Sarah. Precious minutes left to go in the match. 50-50 ball. The ball goes upfield. Stanley now secures it. Sends it. Whizzing by Wilson, but intercepted. And all the way down to Central. Trying to get somebody to run onto it, but Emery's going to get to it first and drives it upfield. But right to the team in black with the white numbers. Santana High School. But they get a counterattack going the other way. And Bridget Wilson, not a good run that time. To where she could at least get it to somebody for a good shot. And late in the game, that's what you want to do unless you have a real accurate shot on net. Let's in a time match now. Across the field, there's speed. And that speed's going to work. Santana with a shot and a goal! Go, 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 go! his speed has victimized the Foothillers again late in the match. It happened against Scripps Ranch in a tight match, and they lost the match by a couple of goals instead of one. This time it happened on the wing rather than down the central. And it is 2-1. The Sultans. Foothillers, a couple of minutes away from getting their third loss of the season. They haven't played a lot, but this week's going to tell a lot about whether or not they're going to have a chance for any kind of playoff chance. Because they got 3 games this week. Cannot afford to lose them all. Not to say they will just because they may lose this one, but it is a pivotal week in the season. Not many games left. And more importantly, it's Grossmont Hills League play. Williamson getting it into the back. Staying with it. Finally dispossessed and sending it out of play. And of course the Foothillers have it now. And they're not going to get to throw it in. And every time it goes out, it's an advantage for Santana. They're not going to be in a hurry. It's just the way soccer's played. The clock has stopped here. So center ref has the official time. And if you're the Foothillers, you have to keep it in the defensive half of Santana High. You're working to try to get a draw out of this one. You had a draw a few minutes ago, and now you're behind. But you were behind at the beginning of the match. Funk under a lot of pressure, but still retains possession and sends it to the near side. Ball goes out of play. It'll be a throw in for Santana off Bridget Wilson's cleat. Foothillers don't want it to come out of the defensive half of Santana. Curtin now chases it down, can't secure it, gives it away. And that is a match, a double whistle. And Santana High, they get the measure of satisfaction. The last time they were here, it should have been at least a tie. And it ended up being a loss because of a missed call by the referee. So they beat the Foothillers 2-1. This edition of the Foothillers, the 2020-2021 edition. So the Foothillers will go back to league play, Grossmont Hills League play, on Wednesday. Check us out at gksports.org if you want to watch this match. It'll be on the website tomorrow, and of course all of the website accoutrements with Twitter, Facebook, of course Facebook with the Facebook Live. We got a couple of interviews there. I should say Instagram with Instagram Live, and Facebook around the clock, and of course Twitter in the conversation. Subscribe to us at GK Sports on YouTube channel. Final score 2-1. So long from Santana High School. Aguilera, the senior. Bridget Wilson now. Heavy touch, but then gets back to it. A shot aside at point blank range that time. Time was Anat. Anat gets it back again. Anat makes a nice move. Anat, a beautiful pass, and a goal! Go, 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 go! All started by Sophia Anat on the run. Lost it for a second, regained the handle, able to turn the corner, and then feed it to her teammate. to put it in the back of the net, and it is 1-0. Roses on a line, drive a header, and a save by Hobbs. Hobbs able to deal with the deflection that time. Remember, Hobbs made one great save already. Up in the air, punches it away, and it will go past the goal line. And the Foothillers will get another chance to do the same thing this year. They do get a strike, and Hobbs comes off her line, and it goes away past the goal line. Number of games. This one's hit hard, but it's not going to be a problem. Bridget Wilson now will strike it. Wilson and an outswinger now. Hobbs doesn't get it, and it's going to go in the back of the net. A goal! Didn't see who put it in, but nevertheless, it doesn't matter. Maybe an own goal. It's 1-1. It's hit hard. Hobbs pushes it away. Smith now, and nearly could have put it in the back of the net, but didn't get a good enough strike on it. It's a good pass, though. They can't secure it even further, so here's Funk now. This is dangerous. She chips it forward to Smith now, and just couldn't get to it that time as Hobbs comes off her line in a great fashion, able to make the save. Half left to go in the match. Williamson lifts it up, getting a shot, and just missed on an air shot. Nearly tucked it inside the near post net. Pushing a time match now. Across the field, there's speed. And that speed's going to work. Santana with a shot and a goal! And the speed has victimized the Foothillers again late in the match.